Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Erica Wilson, the host of the Had to Happen show. You knew that you had to turn to God because He's the only one that could get you out. Got your blessings and be able to sit with you, son.
You know, like in the isolation, sometimes we feel lonely or not being able to fit in, or this person is not going to bother with me or whatever. But that is the time when God says, "Be still."
Right.
And know that I am God. There you go. Thank you, Jesus.
I'm a single mom with 2 kids, struggling, rape victim, homeless, robbed at gunpoint. All those things had to happen to me to birth me for my purpose today. And that's why I'm standing here today giving back. Great day, great day, great day, everyone. We're here live today at It Had to Happen with your girl, Erica Wilson, for season 2, guys, episode 12. Our topic for today is when tragedy strike and purpose was built from it. Watch this, guys. Robert Broke said, sometimes in tragedy, we find our life's purpose. The eye sheds the tear to find its focus, guys. But what I want to encourage you and share what Tiny Buddha said, the secret of happiness is to count your blessings while others are adding up their troubles. If it is important to you, you will find a way. If not, you will find an excuse. So with that being said, my guest found his purpose in the midst of a tragedy. Join me in welcoming Desmond Horne, guys, a Miami native with a passion for philanthropy and entrepreneurship, guys. Desmond earned his bachelor's, guys, degree from the University of South Florida, the Bulls, in 2017, and currently resides in Tampa, where he is actively achieving his entrepreneur goals. Guys, his views of generational wealth and creating a legacy motivate him to achieve greater heights with investing, real estate, having multiple streams of income, and giving back to the community what he's earned. Desmond is also the co-founder of Believe in Me Foundation Corporation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to empower the youth of South Florida through education, violence prevention, health and wellness, and community service, guys. Desmond is deeply committed to serving his community while inspiring others to believe there's more to life than what they know. I'd like to introduce to some and present to others my son from another, Mr. Desmond Horne. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Mom. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
All right, good. You're welcome. It is such an honor to sit here with you today to speak on this topic because it's a lot of times in life when people don't know their purpose.
Yes, ma'am.
And sometimes it takes a tragedy for you to learn your purpose, but we're not going to jump into that right now. Tell us about Desmond Horne. Who is Desmond Horne?
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Desmond Horne, co-founder of Believe in Me Foundation, also entrepreneur in many other aspects as well. I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. Went to Carroll City first, then I graduated from Miami Norland senior high. Played football all my life. Played football all my life. Went to Tuskegee University when I first kicked off in college. Didn't, prevail as best as I could have there. So I transferred to the University of South Florida, where I earned my degree at USF. Go Bulls. I was able to, obtain a bachelor's degree in integrative animal biology at University of South Florida. And I'm just a person who's a loving, caring individual, very family-oriented, willing to, go to the mile for each and every person that I know, each and every person that I don't know. I'm just here to, love and give back as much as I can. That's basically Desmond Horne right there.
Let me tell you guys, what he said, I definitely could piggyback on that. I remember when Alan was in, who he was playing that day, Desmond, when we met up. We were in Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
Okay, so he was in Tampa Bay, and we met up at a game, and I heard someone says, "Mom," and I'm looking around, I'm like, who is calling me Mom? But then at first I didn't really pay attention because, I don't know who. It's a whole bunch of us out there, but it was so good seeing you out there to come support your brother. So tell the audience, I know how you and Alan know each other, so just share with how we met and how you and Alan met.
Okay, so first off, me and Ma met. We met at the Tampa Bay and Dolphins game. This is when Alan was a Dolphin. He became a Dolphin from the Cowboys. But yeah, so basically we was at the game, and I actually seen someone else who I knew who you were best friends with. It was Marche's mom. I can't remember her name right. Yes. So that's actually a good friend of my mom as well. They were all really good friends. So I seen her, and then I seen you as well, and I was like, oh yeah, I got to take advantage of this opportunity right now. Let me go ahead and introduce myself again. Let me just refresh her real quick, let her know that I'm here and I'm ready to work. Let's enjoy each other, love up on each other, and let's get to business. But I met Alan. I went to Carroll City from 9th grade to my half of 11th grade year. And Alan always been ahead of me. He'd been 1 year ahead of me. So when I was in the 9th grade, he was in the 10th grade. And I always looked up to Alan. I'm not gonna lie to you. He played the same position I played. So he was like one of the moguls of Carroll City. And I always look up to him and I always see like how he carried himself. And I was like, oh man, that's how you carry yourself. That's a role model for somebody who want to be somewhere in life. And he went to Carroll City, was an all-star there, then went to University of Miami. University of Miami. That's another favorite team. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm from Miami now. I'm definitely a Cane now, but so I always supported him when he was at UM, either vicariously or if I came to the games or anything like that. And we always kind of stayed in touch a little bit. But that's basically how I met Alan, and he's definitely been there.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I didn't know that Tiana was a friend of your mother as well.
Yes.
Look at how small the world is. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Wow. Tiana and I have been friends like over 30 years.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Because my mom used to work at Carroll City. So my mom was an assistant principal at Carroll City, and she was over the diamond dancers as well. And her daughter, Marche, was a diamond dancer. So they kind of hit off like that. And to this day, me and Marche are still like this. Like we still always check up on each other and see each other. She always come and check up on my mom, and it's all love and it's all family.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That is so amazing. I never knew that, but thank you for sharing. And I must say, you went to my alma mater, Vikings, one time for the Miami Norland Vikings. I know, right? But yes, I remember us talking after the game, waiting for Alan to come out, and we both were sharing exactly what it is that we were doing. And we was like, okay, well, let's get together and, make it work. And that's one thing, to meet someone and then to jump right into business. being, you know, having the same hearts, you know, want to serve. You
Yes, ma'am.
understand?
Yes,
Finding
ma'am.
purpose and knowing your purpose and defining it, you know, to help others. So
Mhm.
we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into your pain right now. We heard all about who Desmond is, y'all. Desmond is my son from another. As I always say, I'm always getting bonus kids, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. But you know, it was such an honor to meet you after that game that night. Because let me tell you something. A lot of times we don't understand why we meet people. There's always God do things in his timing.
Mhm.
And as we met that night, and again, I said we jumped straight into business, talking about what it is that 88 Buses was doing, what it is Believe in Me Foundation is doing, and both is based out of Miami, Florida, where we're from. Whoop whoop, 305 in the
Full side of
building.
crib, baby.
Right. So I want to just go ahead and jump into your pain. The topic today is basically finding your purpose. It was the tragedy. So if you want to go ahead and just share with the audience exactly what was your tragedy.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. So, while I was attending University of South Florida in 2015, so I walked onto the spring football team. So I was playing football at that time, and then we went into fall, and I had a brother up there, not biological brother, but I always believe friends who are true friends become family, and I always called him brother. He always called me brother. His name was Elkino Watson. So we both basically was up there at University of South Florida. We went to one of the games. This is after after he played his season. He played all 4 seasons. He was an All-American, everything across the board.
Mm.
He was actually a free agent for the Chicago Bears at the time. So one night, University of South Florida played Florida A&M University, FAMU. They played them one night, and we went to the game, you know, just to show support, just to show love to all the players who played the team and the school. We went there, we enjoyed the game. Then after the game, you know, college students, what we do? We go party. So we had, it was a big party that everyone, talk of the town party, everyone knew about. And we basically we set our minds up to do it, and we said we was going to do it. So we gathered some friends around. We all prepared and went to the party just to enjoy ourselves, just to, you know, enjoy the time of what it is. Then during that party, a small altercation kind of kicked off to where Elkino and I was involved in. So I'll just be frank, it was a fight. We broke out. It was a fight. It wasn't one of our faults or anything of that nature. It just was kind of, I would call it just a disagreement and a misunderstanding. So it was a fight that broke out, and we were obviously engaged into the fight, and we noticed after the fight, this is when we noticed it, but the guys who were fighting, so it was me, myself, and Elkino against 3 other guys. And the other guys, one of them guys had a knife, and he had a knife.
Mm.
While we were fighting him, he put out his knife and started stabbing both myself and Elkino. So he stabbed me 3 times, and he stabbed Elkino multiple times. I don't even want to say the number, but he stabbed him a few times while the fight was going on. If we knew we seen a knife, then we obviously would have probably stopped fighting, obviously. But excuse me. So that happened. So myself and Elkino, we noticed that we were stabbed after the fight, after everything was broken up, when the police came, everything of that nature. And then Elkino basically just told me that he was hurting, and then I seen blood coming from him. Then I had blood coming off of me as well, and that's when people called ambulance for both of us, and later pronounced the detective came to my hospital bed and informed me that Elkino was gone, that he passed away. So
My God, let me stop you there. Let me stop you there 1 second. Oh my God, I'm trying to just gather myself as we speak. And as you telling the story, I do want to go ahead and roll the video, and I don't want to spend much time on this, but the people need to know how your purpose was built.
yes,
You
ma'am.
know, again, I keep saying that we never know. Sometimes people don't even know their purpose, Desmond.
Yes, ma'am.
It took me years to know my purpose, years, you know, and sometimes, again, thank God, not that for the situation, but you didn't lay down on what had happened. You understand? You took it and you did something with it. Even though your friend is no longer here, his legacy is living through you. So that says a lot about you. So if we could go ahead and roll the clip on the night of.
Remembering a great friend and football player. Tonight, people who knew former Bulls player Elkino Watson gathered tonight at the Sun Dome. Meanwhile, Tampa police continue to look for his killer. News Channel 8's Peter Bernard is live at USF tonight. Peter?
Good evening, Jan. Hundreds came here to the Sun Dome to witness a short ceremony to celebrate Elkino Watson's life. They included football players, both past and present, faculty, staff members, and lots of students. Elkino, or Kino to many here, is remembered as a great father to 3 young children. Many refer to him as the gentle giant. Along with Elkino, the assailant also stabbed Bulls player Desmond Horne. He's recovering at TGH.
Okay, so as we watched the clip and we heard what happened, just briefly, you said that they announced him deceased when they came to your bed. You could take us from there and then we'll jump into purpose. But the people need to know what birthed that purpose.
Okay, so yep, they announced his passing at my bed. The detective came. Basically, I can just give you kind of a little detail part of it. How you see how passionate I was about it. So he came to the hospital bed and he was just like, Elkino's gone. Elkino passed away. He's like, they kind of don't have no filter, but he was like, he's dead. He's gone. We need your help. And this is my exact words. My exact words was, you got the wrong person. You got the wrong person. Don't come to me. Don't ask me about nobody else until you tell me that Kino good. And yeah, it wasn't the best feeling, honestly. But fast forwarding, so I was on bed rest for about 2 months. After that, I came back to Miami from Tampa. And I was back home with my mom, and my stepdad, and we basically I had to grieve it. I had to find a way to, not get over it, but understand what happened and just build from it. And I was on bed rest for 2 months, so really can't do anything, can't go nowhere, can't do anything, literally can't do anything. And I had to watch what I was eating because I had surgery on my abdomen. So they removed my gallbladder, my appendix, and they did a lot of just of my liver and different organs within me. So basically my whole diaphragm was open. So they had sutures on me for those 2 months. I had to stay with those. So just everything was much more difficult than I expected. But so being in that bed and being back home, it kind of helped me realize like what is my purpose? What should I do from this? Like first instinct as a man, as a as a person who just a regular human, your first instinct is revenge. I'm gonna be completely honest. That was the first thought process. Different people calling, people trying to figure out what's going on, because that's our first instinct is like, oh, we got to get this person back. We got to do this. We got to do that. And that honestly, that's what my mind was at first. But I had talks with mentors. I had talks with family members. I had talks with a lot of people. And I noticed, how much a lot of people care still. Mm-hmm. So, and just seeing how family came together and seeing how friends, loved ones, and supporters came together. It's just, my bad, I'm sorry. I want to stay cute, okay? I don't want to mess up my makeup and I want to keep on my lashes, but go ahead and be your authentic self. You understand? Because this is something I can't even fathom. You understand? You're like a son to me, and just to hear the pain, you're talking about it. You just don't know you're releasing. So if you need to cry, if you need to drop those tears, you go right on ahead and you do it. Just release. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. So go right on ahead. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, it was just it was just a hard experience to overcome. Like I said, family, friends, loved ones, supporters, everyone who came together to help me out in that particular situation and help everybody else who was involved as well, because it wasn't just me involved. I wasn't the only person who was affected, either physically or just within the whole thing. And just understanding like family is everything. And my family, my friends, like I said, my loved ones, everyone kind of helped uplift me and helped me get to a point to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I came together. So look, back fast forward. After the whole event happened, my co-founder and I kind of met back up. We kind of had a conversation, and she came up. My co-founder Alexis Moncrief, she came up with the idea of having a football camp, doing a football camp in remembrance of him. And I've always, since I was a little kid, I always said, I need to give back. I need to give back once I make it, in our minds, coming from Miami, young Black man, first thing is, I'm going to play football in the league. And that was my goal. That was the biggest goal that I ever had. And it was like, once we do finish playing ball, we're going to come back and give back to the community. But we had the mindset of, once we got it, we can go ahead and give back. So my whole thought process wasn't to give back until I was able to say I have a significant amount of money in my bank account to make me feel like I can give back then. But I learned through this whole journey that you can have $0 in your bank account and still be able to give back. So my co-founder and I kind of sat down one day, and she explained that she wanted to do a camp. And then I kind of put myself in a position. She came to me about it, so I wanted to put my input into it, and she said, let's just transform it. Let's just do it bigger than just a camp. Let's make let's make foundations. Let's just do something as big as we can to give and show this impact. And the biggest thing was create a legacy for him, because he was gone. And he has 3 kids that he left behind. So we was like, what we gonna do? Basically, that's just a frank conversation. Like, what we gonna do? Like, yeah, his parents, everybody is there and stuff, but what can we do from our position and what we endured during this whole process? And we were just kind of understanding like they still need to see the good side Elkino had for everybody. Elkino wasn't a bad person at all. It was just an insignificant situation. It was just a situation that didn't have to happen. But since it did, what we gonna show for them? So when they able to talk, able to understand things, what we gonna tell them? So my purpose just came from just trying to find a light through this tunnel that was so dark for me. And it was really dark because coming back home, I had to drop out of USF for a second. I had to drop off. I couldn't go to school at that moment. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I gained strength, I gained the knowledge, I gained the determination, I gained the focus to just show that I do whatever. Like, I had family, friends, and loved ones who told me, don't go back to USF, don't go back to Tampa. And I'm like, I can't let that hinder me. I already didn't finish at Tuskegee, which kind of put a big halt on my shoulders. I just was like, nah, I gotta finish regardless of whatever it is. Like, I'm a man. At the end of the day, I'm a man. So I gotta do what I gotta do. And that's kind of how my purpose was kind of created. And with the help of, like I said, my co-founder, with the help of family, friends, the team, God, everybody just really pushed me and helped me do what I can in order to bring this thing to light. I can't hear you.
Oh, there it is. I said, let me tell you, I really commend you for that. I really and truly do commend you for that, because sometimes people could fall into a dark place. You allowed this tragedy. You found purpose. Like I said, the purpose in it. You looked at his children. You looked at his family. First of all, you knew who he was as a person, and you wanted people to understand and know who Elkino was. He wasn't this bad person. It's a very unfortunate situation that may have happened, but the thing is, I need to let you guys know who Elkino is. And you're doing such an amazing job, you and Alexis both, we had the honor of you both coming to serve at 88 Blessings Winter Wonderland. And I thank you for that. We're going to go ahead and show that picture now where you and Alexis came to serve at 88 Blessings Winter Wonderland at the Snowflake Ornament Station. Oh my gosh, Desmond, just go ahead and tell us a little bit about that. How was it? How was the kids? Just go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
That was awesome. That showed me another light to when you could bless somebody in another way as well. And me and Alexis and I sat down and talked about it, and we was like, wow, we need to do something like that. That's our mindset always. Like, we need to do something like that. We need to go ahead and see how we can give back in such positive light like that was. Like, everything was just beautiful there. Everything was, that's why we kept telling, we commend you on this. Like, everything was just so beautiful, and you wouldn't even think that you was in Miami in this little hall, just coming into experiencing this, just coming into this. It was really awesome. It was tremendously awesome, man. We definitely appreciated the light, being able to see that whole experience and be able to experience it while being there. She had the dolphins coming out. She had all type of people. We're like, oh man, we got to get there. We got to do this.
But that's okay. That's why it's called with partnering. Because you know that once you put two organizations together or whatever it is, it may be some things that God has blessed you with, haven't blessed us with. You understand? And some things He blessed us with and blessed you guys with. So when we come together as one, my God, we could bless many. You understand? So it's not about the bigger picture is helping, serving for God's glory. You understand? Because God allowed us to be the CEOs and the co-founders or whatever position He has given us. He allowed for us to be in that position. So it's all about going back to serve His people. And that's exactly what we were doing. So, I mean, we was honored to have you and Alexis to come out to see exactly what we do as an organization. But not only that, I remember one time I was supposed to come out to an event that you were having. I don't know what happened, but I didn't make it out to the event, and I was very, very upset. But I tell you what, I would not, if God's willing, I would not miss another opportunity to come out and even partner with you guys or just show up and support, because it's all about support as well. And that's what you're doing. I'm not doing it. Let me make this clear. I'm not doing it because you came and served at our event. I'm doing it because this is who I am. And I love serving. I love serving people. You understand? So that's why God allowed our paths to cross. But guys, I want to go ahead and roll the video of making of Believe in Me Foundation. Just the word itself, the beginning. Believe in me. Believe in me. That's what we have to teach these children. Believe in you. You are great. You are good enough. You could be the next president. You could be the next doctor. You could be the next lawyer. Whatever it is you want to be, dream big, baby. You could be it. So let's go ahead and see how Believe in Me Foundation was started.
How y'all doing? My name is Desmond Horne, CEO and founder and president, co-founder and president of Believe in Me Foundation. Believe in Me Foundation started from our brother Elkino Watson. My partner Alexis, I came with the idea of creating some type of foundation in order to continue his legacy. His legacy was a great legacy and has continued to be a great legacy. I'm gonna let my co-founder come on in and talk really quick. Come here, Alexis. This is my co-founder, Alexis. I was just informing them why we started Believe in Me Foundation, how we started it, and just what our plan is, how we plan on implementing education within the football structure and other structures as well. Give them a little brief of it.
So we started the foundation in order to honor the life of Elkino Watson. He was a great friend to both of us. We knew him since high school. We both went to USF with him. We just wanted to continue his legacy and make sure that his kids know that they do not have to face the world alone, while also embracing the youth within our community. We just want to bring everybody together, and not just the youth, but the community as a whole.
With tears and sad faces, people came to the...
Listen, son, oh my goodness, as we were talking in the green room, that was amazing. We were saying that here it is when we have these camps, now we're going into the football side of it, because Elkino was a great football player, guys. and so is Desmond. But we were talking in the green room and we were saying at these camps, we don't want kids to just come out and just run a route or do a drill, or just be in contact with the players or the role models, whoever may be there. We want them to lead with something. So could you go ahead and explain what could one get a Believe in Me Foundation if they come to one of your events?
Yeah, excuse me. So what our biggest thing was, since my background and Alexa's background as well is education, which is we graduated from University of South Florida with bachelor's. We wanted to see like how could we implement something different and be different. That's one of our biggest things. I'm not gonna lie. We are always striving to be different in something that we do. And every time when I growing up, I used to go to football camps all the time. We was made, forced, or not even just voluntary, just had to go to football camps. And we loved them. We put our heart into them. But I noticed like mostly all of the football camps that I ever been to, I never really learned anything towards, they always said, you got to be good. You got to get good grades. You got to be good in school. You got to, behave yourself, stuff like that. But I never really learned like how to learn in a scholastic atmosphere, in an academic atmosphere. I never learned like what it takes in order to, really stay on this football field and thrive on thrive in the classroom as well. So we was like, what can we do? So kind of came up with the idea of implementing STEM. STEM is scientific, technology, education, and mathematics into the football structure. So we was just like, we got to do something different. So what we kind of did was we, whenever they run a drill, whenever they do something, we put some type of component of education into it, either making them read something before they run this route, making them measure themselves, like do a drill, do a ladder drill, holding a yardstick or holding some type of measuring tape or anything of that nature, and then putting it down and then turning around, seeing how far they went from this part, and then teaching them another skill into calculate acceleration, calculating velocity, calculating just different things so that they can see like education is still in football. I just never was taught that, and I wanted to see how could we do that in order to instill that into our youth, in order to instill that into our community. And also, so our big event is our football and educational community awareness event. So the football and educational part I just touched on, but the community awareness was another big thing, another big component that we really wanted to touch on. We wanted to thrive on it. So another thing was me thinking back my younger days going to football camps. It was just straight football. It was all football, nothing more, nothing less. So we were just like, what else could we do? Because another big thing, I got a lot of big things. Another big thing is I was always thinking about how could we involve the community? How could we involve the older people, their mothers, their grandmothers, their grandfathers, their dads, everyone within the community? How can we involve them into this so that our message isn't just going to the children who was playing football, the males was playing football? How could we get the young males to, grasp the concept of what we're talking about? And how can we also have their parents grasp the concept so that we can create the change in our community and be the change that we want to see? How could we do that? So the community part of this event was just implementing different things in the community, having people want to come out, having all type of vendors, small businesses, big businesses. We had Microsoft come out. They put up some computers for the children to play on, play video games or just do anything on the computer. We had a lot of small businesses like selling icy, selling food trucks was out there. We had people who was giving out information. Giving out information and understanding what they were giving to the community. We had a lot of community. That's what it is, community resources. We were just bringing together community resources. Then we also had a college fair. We do a college fair there as well. We have different colleges come down just to show the children what they have to do in order to get into college, showing them how to do they FAFSA, showing them what's NCAA eligibility, informing them different things like that. Also, we had a free fitness camp. We want people in the community to come out. That's our goal. We want everybody to get the message that we can be a better community if we come together. That's our whole thing. We want everybody to be better. And in order for that to work, everybody has to come together and understand what we're giving out in order to, do better for ourselves. So that was our big thing. And we just it was community awareness. So making everybody aware of what's going on in the community, basically.
See, that's awesome. That is awesome because, again, like you said, you could get the football aspects of it, and then you could get the education parts of it because my kids knew education was number one. You don't bring home good grades, you will not be on the field. It's just simple as that. It is what it is. Because guess what? If you're that quarterback, you have to know how to read those plays. If you're that wide receiver, every position needs to know how to read that playbook.
Read something.
Yeah,
big.
so
have to read something this big.
exactly. So here it is, and when they're coming up to these camps, they're getting so much, not just coming out, okay, well, I'm going to learn this drill, I'm going to run this route, or let me just say hi to whoever the player may be, whoever, the role models that you guys have coming out. But not only that, we definitely want to help out the children because we know that they are our future leaders. But guess what? We know when the parents are happy, the kids are happy. So what can we do as a whole for the parents that come out? Because I remember when Alan was entering college, I didn't know anything. I didn't know about the NCAA rules. I didn't know about anything. So I basically had to learn it all. And here it is. God placed us in a position to learn things to do what? Help other people. So let me ask you, what is it that the parents can expect when they come out? Do you guys offer the parents anything once they're out?
Yeah. So that's basically what we were offering, all of the community components that I was just addressing. So the free fitness camp, we give the free fitness camp. Like I said, all of the resources that come out, all of the different vendors. That was a big thing, of different big vendors. So we had to where we're informing them how to fix their credit. We had a credit specialist out there. She was phenomenal. She was giving out information, a lot of the stuff that we're just giving out. We had different people from different places, like all spectrums of life. We had one of the Animal Humane Society people come out and just gave information on what animals are and things of that. It was just a broad spectrum. Like you can definitely get a lot of stuff. We had even people selling clothes there, selling different, like we wanted to be like a big fair for our community itself. So everybody can gain something from it.
Right. So basically what it is, it's like a pop shop. Hey,
Yes.
We have everything out here. Just come out, enjoy yourself, because guess what? You may find somebody speaking about financial literacy. You may come out and get you a couple of things from the vendors that's out. It's just all about spreading the love. There you go. Thank you, Holy Ghost. It's all about spreading the love and bringing awareness, because a lot of times our kids in the, as we call it, the hood, they don't get to experience certain things. So it's good to take them out or bring people out or things out to let them see, so they could dream and say, this can be me. Believe in me. You understand?
Come on now.
Look, you like how I'm doing that?
You about to be one of the ambassadors.
Right. But see, that's the thing. You have to, it starts with the, and we spoke about this too in the green room. We said how sometimes the kids don't listen to the parents. They'll listen to somebody they don't even know.
From a can of paint.
Right. Exactly. And we as people, we have to make these type of impact on our children, because again, I can't stress enough, they are our future leaders. We have to lead by example. What if that mother is that single mother like I was and don't know certain things? I know some football because my kids been in football since they was little, but I don't know everything about football. You understand? So here it is. It's great that not only you are walking this thing, showing the goodness of who Elkino was. And this is what he probably would want. And you're not, listen, when his kids see this, oh, that was my dad, that is his friend. And by the grace of God, God had you to survive it because it was your purpose. So it had to happen for you to share it with somebody. It's a very, very unfortunate situation,
Yes, ma'am.
you know, but it had to happen. And God has birthed your purpose through it. And now you're out there doing great things through it.
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, Believe in Me Foundation is doing great things in the community. They said they want to do things that's out the box. They're not inside a box. Take us out that box. Take the chains off of us. We want to just spread the love.
Yes,
And I
yes.
can feel that, Desmond, because that's what 88 Blessings is about. We don't want to do things like others. We want to do what we make the biggest impact, the best memories with people, and to serve and let people know that it's not something that we did, but everything that God did.
Everything,
Allow God light to show through us. We're a beacon of light. God says we're the salt of the world. So that's what we have to do as a whole. And I'm talking about so very proud of you. And my kid's grandmother says, young man, just keep trusting and believing God and keeping the faith and keep doing what you're doing. As long as God is in it, everything will work out. God bless you, young man. That's the kids' grandma. Listen, you see the outpour of love? That's what it's about. That's exactly what it's about. So, guys, Believe in Me Foundation. The information will be going across the screen. Right there. It's going across the screen, guys. Follow them. See what they're doing in the community. Support them, because we all know that these organizations, hey, we give out free information, but we do need the support to be able to give out that free information. So, guys, if you could just sow a seed, that would be great too. Because this is what we need, is help us help the community. Our motto here at 88 Blessings is help us help you. But I like to say help us help the community. And it's good that you're now in Tampa, but you do take it back home, Desmond. That's good too. But with 88 Blessings, everywhere, like Alan done played in Dallas, he done played here in Jacksonville, he played home. I'm giving love, I'm spreading love at home. But everywhere he go, that's where 88 Blessings is gonna go, because God told me that it was globally, not just everywhere he go, but whatever. If God tells me to go right now to Canada, that's where I'm going, because that's what He said go. You understand? I'm taking you with me because I know you have a heart like I do. So at the end of the day, that's what it's about. So I'm so proud of you. I'm extremely proud of you. So how old is Elkino kid now?
So Kennedy, his youngest, that's the one that's actually in Tampa right now. She just turned 5. No, 6, because her birthday is the day after mine. She just turned 6 on March 5th. EJ is, I think he's 4 now. And EK is, I believe she's 7 or 8. I always lose track of it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, listen, I'm telling you, time moves so fast, you just don't know. It's just boom, 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 boom. But that's okay. You know who they are. Oh, Alan is on. Alan said, Des, what's good, bro? Keep striving for greatness. Hey, Ma, I love you. I love you too, champ.
What's good, bro?
Alan, you see the fresh face? You see the fresh face? He has no facial hair.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And actually, Elkino and Alan, we all played together too. Elkino went to Carol City with us as well. So Alan knows.
Really?
Our 9th and 10th grade, Elkino played at Carol City, and then he transferred to Booker T. So Alan played with Keno as well. Alan knows Keno real well.
Okay, awesome. So look, that's why he have to come. Not have to, but that's why he come out and he support your vision. It's good. Let me tell you something. Keep good people. I'm not just saying that just because he's my son, but definitely keep good people tied to the organization who can make an impact, who has great character, such as Alan. And I just have to give honor where honor is due. The man he's a good person all the way around, and I just thank God for that. I truly thank God for Alan. Alan is an old soul trapped in a young man's body.
He's been like that since high school. Oh, actually middle school, because I went to Northern Middle too. So I seen Allen coming up in middle school too.
Listen, let me tell you, he is just I don't know. I just say, Lord, I thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. And it's
yeah.
good that through him, God built, God gave me he was building a foundation in me being a single mom with the 88 blessings, right? But
Mhm.
then when he allowed Alan to enter the NFL, I was able to use Alan's platform that God has blessed him with to pay it forward. You see how
Mhm.
that thing works? So that's
Yeah,
why when you are blessed, you definitely have to be a blessing. And like I say, I can't say it enough. Salute to you, King. I commend you for everything that you're doing. So, guys, we heard his journey. Guys, we heard his pain, which was very, very unfortunate. But God allowed him to make it, guys. And now he is building, not building because the legacy was there, but now he's living through Keno, and his legacy is going forth. So his light is shining, and believe in me foundation, guys. Let me
let's
tell
get
you
it,
something. If
baby.
any, huh?
No, I said, let's get it. That's what it's about.
Yes, absolutely. So if anybody that's under the sound of my voice, let me tell you something. Believe in you. But I'm gonna say it like his organization. Believe in me. Believe in me. I can't stress it enough because sometimes we lose ourselves. But
Mhm.
by the grace of God, you got up and you did something with your pain. So
Yes, ma'am.
now you're walking in this purpose and you
Yep.
doing an awesome job. And for
Thank
you to
you.
be able to bring others along says a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
That says a lot. So tell
Thank
us about your co-founder, Alexis, because I know she's a great friend.
you.
So
Yes.
can you just tell me a little bit about her because we want to give her honor as well because she's your sidekick basically.
Definitely, definitely. But funny thing is, Believe in Me actually came from Elkino's Instagram name. That's how we found out the name. Just to throw that fun fact out right there. But Alexis and I, we knew each other since Carol City as well. We've been real good friends ever since Carol City. She's just so entrepreneurial driven. She's so creative and just loving as well. And she has a lot of light up under her. And us together, we just be making it happen. We just make it happen. To be completely honest, we make it happen. And just her character, her drive, and her charisma kind of helps all the attributes that I have for myself and pushes me forward as well within the foundation. And it's just an honor to be a part of a great organization.
Wow. See that? That is awesome. That is so awesome, Desmond. And again, here I go again to say how proud I am of you. But guys, we're here live today at It Had to Happen with your girl, Erica Wilson. Look, guys, if you would like to be a guest on the show, you can go to my website at www.ericawilsonih2h.com. Again, www.ericawilsonih2h.com. We'll love to have you share your journey, your purpose, pain, and your purpose. Listen, don't get scared by the title. You understand? Because we have a good time on here. We don't stay stuck on the pain because we know how good God is. You understand? Through the pain and built our purpose. So that's all what my journey, my pain, my purpose. Little did I know that everything, all of my they had to happen, Desmond, because
Yeah.
they birthed me for who I am today. And here I stand serving God, serving for God, and same as you in Believe in Me Foundation. We're here to serve and so serve wholeheartedly. So if there's anything that 88 Blessings can do to partner with you guys, pour into you guys, support you guys, just know that you have it 100%. Just
And
know that.
it's the same
That
over here. You know it. You know it. It's the same. I believe in a two-way street, and that's all we got is a two-way street.
that's it. That's it. And the thing about it is too, like, okay, Alan is going back to play this year, right?
Mhm.
And if he decides to do a camp, we could link. We could
Oh,
do
you
that
know it.
thing together. And
Know
what
it.
we do at 88 Lessons, we normally do like the camp and back to school thing. But however you see fit, we're open. We're not someone that's going to be me, 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 me. We want to spread the love as much as we can because we serve a what? a God that's like no other, a God that could do anything that he want to do, God
Yes,
who
bro.
could make the impossible possible, guys. So listen, 88 blessings and Believe in Me Foundation, lay around and just watch and see what we get ready to do. So
Get it.
Desmond, is there anything, yes, is there anything that you would like to leave with our guests on today?
First and foremost, I'd like to thank you for allowing me to be able to voice my platform, voice what's going on with my life, voice the foundation that we created. I truly am grateful, gratitude towards you. I'm thankful for this opportunity 100%. I like to thank God, my family, my friends, my loved ones, the supporters, and most all the believers that helped us out. And also this Sunday coming up, we have a car wash that are straight donations. We don't put a price on anything. It's all donations. Please come out. We're getting ready for our big event in July this year. So we're getting ready to do that. So go ahead, please come out, share some love. If you just want to stop by and say hi, you don't want to get your car washed, please just come on by. But thank you so much.
Listen, you're most welcome. I mean, it's an honor to have you on the show speaking about your journey, your pain, and your purpose. So I thank you for taking the invitation to join me here at It Had to Happen, because we don't, again, I can't stress enough the purpose. Find your purpose, guys. Find your purpose. I don't know. I'm hearing the Holy Ghost saying, I don't know who it's for. Find your purpose. There's beauty in your purpose. Let me tell you something. When you can do something for God, listen, it comes easy if He in it. It'll come easy. It comes natural if God is in it. Everything is smooth selling, guys. But Desmond, this is what I want to tell you. Like God has blessed us with a new bundle of joy. So every show, I put him up. I don't know if you know about my new grandbaby
I was
Chase.
supposed to be at the baby shower, but I was up in Tampa working. Yeah, I had a gift for everything. I still got that gift. I'm definitely gonna give him that gift. But yes, I definitely know all about him. Yes. He's gorgeous. He's gorgeous.
Thank you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show him here my grandbaby Chase Horne, guys. Make sure you Chase.
What's up, boy? Huh? Yeah. What you say, what? Huh? What happened? What happened, boy?
Beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Do you see the smile on his face?
Yes. He is happy. He's blissful. He is blissful. I know it.
Yes, he is. Oh my God. And listen, I was telling the guest on the last show, I'm like, okay, it's one thing to birth a child, but then you become, I'm not a grandma, I'm not a grandma, I am a Bella. And I say that a lot. But it's another, man, Desmond, I can't even explain the feeling that I have just looking at him. I sit up when I wake up in the morning before I go to bed in the morning. At night, I sit up and I watch videos. And Alan, we have this thing that I call Alan and Tabitha, and I say, "Chase me, please." Isn't that cute? I say, "Chase me, please," so they know to send me a picture. Okay. Alan says, "Ain't nothing like it."
I know it, bro. I'm waiting, but I can't wait for my blessing. But I'm waiting. Trust me, I am waiting. I'm not ready for that just yet. But when I get it, it's gonna be a blessing for me. I know it, bro. Hey, God bless you, bro. Continue being great, bro, and be a great father, man. I know you will be.
Yeah. Oh my God, let me tell you, I just watched them and I just glow, and I just tell God thank you because He is truly blessed our family. And Mrs. Hearn says, my God can do anything but fail. That's right. That's right. Anything but fail. He's a God that shall not lie, will not lie, and his truth should be our truth. But Desmond, I want to just, send prayers your way. I don't know why the Spirit is telling me to do this, but I want to send prayers your way because I can see You're smiling. You're smiling, and your smile is beautiful. But
Thank
there's
you.
still some hurt there. There's still some hurt there. So as I'm not gonna pray for you on the show, but once I get off the show, I'll definitely be going before the throne of grace for you.
Yes, ma'am.
And know that whatever it is, just reach up and grab down a prayer and let him know. He says, let him know. He says, you have not because you ask not. So whatever it is that you want, make your petition known. Write it down and make it plain. And trust and believe, have the faith, and know that he will do it. All
Yes,
you
ma'am.
need is that faith, just the size of a mustard seed. But just know that God has some great things in store for you. Just do know that, because God says, you take care of my people, I take care of you. And that's exactly what you're doing.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
taking care of his people. You're pouring into his children. You understand? You're pouring into his people. And again, you having the heart to do it, even though you may be dealing with some things, you don't stop. You still serve, and you serve wholeheartedly with the smile. But I'd like
Yes,
to tell people, you never know what somebody is going through. So treat a person with kindness. Treat a person. Somebody may need your smile. Somebody may need your hello. Somebody may even need a hug. Just a beacon of light for somebody, guys. I'm telling you,
yes, ma'am.
such a great feeling to serve God. Such a great, great feeling. Guys, if you don't know him, get to know him. But that's
Mhm.
what I know I said, if there's anything. But what about, I want to go ahead and ask you this before we close. If you have that team that's out there, my God, thank you, Holy Ghost. If you have that team that's out there and that needs some guidance, and if God was to place you in front of that team right now, male or female, what would be your words of encouragement to them?
Um, my words of encouragement. Well, I have a lot of words. I'm not gonna lie to you, but specific words that I would kind of give that team is there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm,
You stay
glory
down,
to God.
stay focused, stay determined, stay resilient, regardless of whatever circumstance it is. And most important thing is stay positive. Stay positive. Like no matter what it is, no matter what you're going through, just put a smile on your face, and I promise it's gonna be better. Just through that smile itself. If it's not gonna be better externally, it's gonna be better internally, just from that small smile. But just know that it's gonna be a better day. You just stick to your guns and just know that everything's gonna play in God's favor.
Amen. Amen. Stay positive for all, guys. You have
Yes.
to let go and you have to let God. You can't hold things in. You have to release, guys. You have to release. And I believe this was one of your times where you were able to release. So thank you so much for accepting my invitation, joining me here at It Had to Happen with the girl Erica Wilson. All I ask you after the show, if you enjoyed the show, can
Mhm.
you go to our Google page and let us know how we did?
That's automatic. That's easy. Now you know that. I
Listen,
read it in the
listen.
description.
Thank you so much. But before you go, I want you to read Psalms 91 every day. Every day when you wake up and before bed, read it for the next 7 days. God is going to do something through. That's a covering. That psalm is a covering, and I'm asking God to continue to cover you and shield you and protect you. As you go and as you come.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
guys, we're here live today at It Had to Happen with your girl, Erica Wilson. Again, if you would like to book with us, please do go to my website at www.ericawilsonih2h.com. Also, guys, if you enjoyed the show, and we are forever grateful for all of our audience. Thank you for tuning in with us at It Had to Happen. But if you enjoyed the show today, can you go over to our Google page and let us know how we did? We'll be forever grateful. But guys, meet us back here on Monday for an hour of power, guys. Go ahead and book for flight 2021. Desmond, that is our prayer broadcast. It is phenomenal. I'm telling you. If you have the opportunity, please do join in with us on Monday at 5:30 back here at YouTube Live, guys. We'll love to have you. We'll love to pour into you, but every round on flight 2021 goes higher and higher and higher. And I would like to shout out my producer, the baddest in the building, the baddest in the game, Miss Mishka Allen. Desmond, I told you I would share her if you would need her. Do know that. Yes. And I want to shout out my covenant partners as well, the Bishop Kenny and the beautiful Satara J from Getting the Game. Guys, meet us back here on Monday at 5:30. I love you all. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Erica's Empowering Empire. 88 Blessings Soar Movement. It had to happen in a beauty so rare. We'd love for you to join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. It Had to Happen with Erica Wilson. Following our social media.